Hi, welcome back. So in this video we're gonna talk about package manager. If you didn't see, this is a series, so we have the first video talk about the variables environment, so go there, check out. So in this video we're gonna talk about package manager, why it is so important, how that it can be helpful for you. Let's go into. So we just talked about like a virtual environment, and then you saw me like showing something about PIP was a terminal command. So what's that about? Let's talk about the second subject that you have to learn about is package manager. When you have like in a project, you have many dependencies. Like when it's about dependency, it's like frameworks, libraries, this kind of stuff. This is all depends. You can just go there like some website, choose one, download and add it to some specific folder, because at the end this is what happens. But you don't want to do this often, because how that you can handle when you have many. And imagine that you are working in a team that many people work together, so you need to send these files from one person to another person. Like it's gonna be a little bit weird. So there's a way to do this that people fix this problem, they resolve this problem, is like a package manager. And that pip command basically is this. Like in Python 3, I guess 3.7, 3.4, something like this, is already coming embedding, like this pip command 2.72, something like this from Python. So you need to check from the newest version, this is already there. So when you install Python, it will be there in the terminal command, and you can just run like pip install, pip uninstall, and this will install your dependencies, the dependencies that you want. This is really helpful because, like, imagine when you're deploying this to production, how that the production, let's solve the environment that is in production, you know which dependency need to install, unless you have everything in a folder, and that's okay, it's one way of doing. But it's better when you have this kind of environment to help you, to have this package manager to help you. And this is what I just want to show a little bit for you. Okay, so let's see about pip itself, how that you can use or what we can achieve from this. So I just get back to my terminal. I'm gonna create another virtual environment because it will be easier to understand. I will create a virtual environment. I'm gonna set my Python verse to be 3, and I'm gonna call Flask project. Okay, it's created. Let's just go inside. Okay, so remember that we need to activate it. If you don't activate it, we use the Python environment for my machine. It's not what I want. We want to have the environment for my virtual environment. So I just go the command bin but activate it. Okay, so to make sure that we are activated, let's see the version that he's pointing. Yeah, it's okay. So it's activated, so it's fine. So one thing that I would suggest for you, everything that you do in the terminal command, basically they always have like a help. These help commands, most of the tools they have, like when you're looking about like that terminal command, anything that here is just software. The difference that doesn't have folders, I don't know, like the Windows, but it's the software itself. And usually most of the softwares or the terminal commands, they have the help command that you're gonna show comments for the tool. So let's just do like this. Use a shortcut, or I can do like this. I prefer to go to shortcut. So here you see most of the commands that we have that we can use for this. You see that we have like there like one command called install, we have uninstall, and so on. So basically the commands that you used before, but now we can use here. If you do like one command, remember that we can install things, but how did I know what is already installed? So I can do like, let's just click here, pip list, it's just a comment. And yeah, so this is the only things that I have installed in this virtual environment, and I can show you that this is true. I'm gonna deactivate my virtual environment. Remember, I'm gonna do the same command. You see how I have more, because this pip that I did now is from my machine, and in my machine I have other things that are installed here. So okay, so let's just get back to our environment. I just need to activate my environment. It's okay. And now I can install like it. I can get back here and like do pip install Flask. I'm gonna download it, gonna install Flask for me. And if I do pip list again, now we see Flask, we see other stuff here too. Like if I can just do pip uninstall and Flask again. Yeah, it's gonna ask me, yes, it's okay. Do it again. Done. I don't have Flask now. So I guess you understood the concept for this. One thing that the reason that I uninstalled this, so imagine that this is our environment. And now we're gonna start seeing how important it is to have like a package manager and how good it is to have this integration about the virtual environment itself. Imagine that this is my environment, but I'm working like in a company, so we have more people work together. I'm gonna need to submit this, and I need to all these requirements, let's call it like this, need to be installed in another place too, like another machine, another environment, because I want to when the person starts running my Flask project, it works. Because if something of this dependency is not there, of course, it will not work. And PIP has a nice feature that like help a lot, I would say, that's called freeze. So if you go here, you see there that we have like the freeze command outputs installed package in the requirement format. Basically what this command does, he gets all the dependencies that I have installed in my environment. Remember that you can have two, your machine or your virtual environment. Here we have our virtual environment. And I can save this dependencies to a file, and I can install again another place all the dependencies that are inside on one file. So let's do this. So the command is called pip freeze. I use this like it's a command. This is an output command. It's not from pip itself. It's from the terminal, and I'm gonna call this requirement. On the internet, this is the pattern that usually everyone uses because it's about the requirements. But I can save this in any file, any name that I want. I just hit enter. Okay. So if you see now, I have a requirements.txt created. If we just look into this requirements, you see these are all my requirements that I have in my virtual environment. And if I want, I can just install everything from my requirements. So let's do this. Okay, so let's just create another requirement again, because I don't have, I want to show like he really installing for you. So okay, pip install Flask. I have this now. I'm gonna export again my requirements. I did a freeze. I'm gonna pip uninstall Flask. I'm gonna ask it again. Fine, so now we know to the pip list, we don't have this installed anymore. So imagine that I just submitted this project to my GitHub or any other place, like my production website, and they need to be installed. Usually the production environments, they have this automatized, so they're gonna look for this and we install for yourself. And that's why the naming requirements usually they want it to be used. It's not mandatory, remember, I can set the name of what I want. So let's install again. So I have pip install, right? But I want to install from my requirements. I can do this. So let's just do this. It'll be like pip requirements. So -r, and I will set up the requirement that I want to install. And it's installed. So, but if you see here, actually I already have most of the things already satisfied because I didn't uninstall everything. But you see here that like Flask was not installed, so I need to install, and he installed it for me. So you see how helpful this is, because I don't need to specify, I don't know, some other way, like I don't need to have it in a folder specific. I can create my environment and set up it the way that I want, and as soon as I finish, okay, now I want to submit this somewhere to production, to a friend, in any place that you want, and I want that person, that environment to have the same environment that I have. Easy, just using the package manager. You have these helpers that are gonna help you a lot. It's just like for sake of curiosity. If you want to know about like a specific project, like information, we have like a show. Let's see here. No, sorry, pip show Flask. You see, you can see like information about that library, the framework that you downloaded. And this is it about PIP. Okay, thank you for watching. This is a series, so we're gonna continue. The next one is about project architecture, layout. And I hope that you like it. Please subscribe to my channel, thumbs up, like for me, because this is gonna help me a lot so I can do more contents like this. And see you in the next video.